Hello everyone! You are welcome to attend the practice class Integrated Panel. My name is Maria das Graças Gardoni. I'm a professor in Geotechnical and Environmental Engineering at the Federal University of Minas Gerais, Belo Horizonte, Brazil. I serve as Vice President of the IGS Brazil. I'm presenting a practical lecture on geosynthetics types and function named Integrated Panel. The main objective of this lecture is to consolidate the knowledge acquired in the lecture on this subject presented by Professor George Zomberg. Both lectures belong to the IGS Educate the Educators program. This lecture is for undergraduate students of engineering courses. It is a practical lecture with duration of 50 minutes for consolidation of concepts given in the theoretical class. The learning objective is identify the types of geosynthetics, assign a function, list the properties, and list some examples of application. The information contained in this note has been prepared by Dr. Maria das Graças Gardoni on behalf of the International Geosynthetic Society's IGS for the guidance of the participants attending this course and for use in their own lecture for educational purposes. All slides are the exclusive property of Dr. Maria das Graças Gardoni. The slides and images can be used and modified by the ETE attendees for educational purposes. This lecture consists of an introduction, teaching and learning environments, a basic concept of integrated panel, an objective, procedure step by step of this practical activity, some examples of geosynthetic samples, and a live class with a group of students in a practical activity. Interactive learning environments are appropriate environments for teaching and learning. There are teaching techniques and group dynamics that connect the students with the environment, with the knowledge, with their teachers and colleagues. In this practice class, we'll be using the teaching technique called Integrated Panel. This technique has been developed by myself exclusively for this practice class on geosynthetic types and functions. The concept of integrated panel is a tool or instrument that allows the creation and transmission of knowledge in a group. The main objective of the integrated panel are introduce a new subject, integrate the group, promote interaction between group participants, explore a basic document on a selected topic, get everyone engaged, familiarize participants with a particular subject, and deepen the study of a subject. How to perform this practice lesson? This procedure proposed here is for 20 participants and 15 minutes. The subject is proposed for studying groups, geosynthetics, types, and function. The teachers compose 4 groups consisting of 5 students each. The groups are named by letters A, B, C, and D. The students receive a number from 1 to 5. Each student will receive 4 digital samples of different types of geosynthetics, which will be sent as photo file, as well as an answer form with the questions. For the online classes, the teacher will send via email before the day of the class the name of the member of each group, as well as the sample kit and the answer form. At first, the teacher explains the step-by-step of the class. He will have 5 minutes for this. After that, the group will have 50 minutes to discuss the sample and reach a final conclusion. The students will have 5 minutes to write the 4 answers on the answer form. All group members should fill out this form. Each group elect one member to present their conclusion to all the other students of the class. The speaker will have 5 minutes to present their results. At the end, the teacher will make any necessary correction for each presentation. This flowchart shows exactly the step-by-step that I explained previously. 15 minutes to discuss and reach the results. 5 minutes to write the results on the panel. And 5 minutes to each group to present their final results. For groups, 25 minutes. Procedure with time for each action. This schedule is for 15 minutes class with 20 participants. The first and second step is 0 time because the AT secretary will send the names of each group and all materials for the participants. Explanation of the activity by the teacher, 5 minutes. Discuss and answer the question, 4 questions by the students, 15 minutes. Write the answer on the answer form panel, 5 minutes. And group presentation, 1 participant for each group, who will present the results on the answer form, 5 minutes for each group. Total, 15 minutes. These are the 4 questions to be answered. Write down the name of each geosynthetics, the function that each one can perform in engineering work, if it has more than one function, the property that it must have to perform the function indicated, and an example of the application of the geosynthetic in an engineering work. This is the form to answer the questions and to present at the seminar. 4 types of geosynthetics. For each one, function, property, and example of application for each type. Pay attention, use the geosynthetics standards. The sample kits with the corresponding groups for each one. Kit 1, group 1, with 5 participants, and 4 different types of geosynthetics. O kit 2, kit 3, and kit 4, group 4, with another different types of geosynthetics. In the online course, it is suggested to send these digital kits to the student before the day of the class so they can take a look at their aspect before the press. The last one shows some photos from this class that was made for the last ETE Brazil 2020 online. In the first photo, there is the teacher's explanation. The second one, the students of a group are discussing about the different types of geosynthetics. At last, one of the students is present the final result of the integrated panel. Thank you for attending this practical class. Now we'll start the practical class with the participation of the groups. The following video is from Group 1, which is evaluating the Kit 1 sample as an example to be applied in undergraduate classes.